I'm Chris.
And I'm Dan.
We're two guys.
One beer, sitting here with a Soccerholics TV. We have Ben and we have Chris, and we're having a great time. We are at the Football Factory on Bathurst in Toronto. Great little pub, full of tellies for you to watch the TV games as opposed to the radio games. A lot harder to watch. Ben, take over, buddy.
Hey, not bad. Great intro.
Hey, you know what?
It's pretty good.
Can't complain. You know what?
Part 3. This is our part 3 with our lovely guests, which we are very grateful to have on the show. 2Guys1Beer. And part 3 is basically about what they do. They talk about beer. So, I've got some questions lined up for you guys. I'm sure some of our viewers would like to find out the answers to. In your opinion, what are the most important factors that make a great beer?
Taste.
It's got to be cold. Just one factor, taste.
I'm a very simple man.
Okay.
Taste.
Yeah.
If it doesn't taste good, it's not a good beer. Now,
No
of course,
please.
Of course, everyone has different palates,
now, of course,
though.
everyone has a different
Exactly.
palate. So I'll take it on to Chris there, and he can continue with the flavor consumption that he's looking for.
There's a lot of people that like the IPAs, which is kind of a bitter, hoppy, give you that feeling in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. There's stouts, there's porters, there's pilsners, which this kind of is a pilsner. There's all different flavors.
You a big fan of the blondes?
I do like blondes.
Depends if the brunettes aren't showing up that day.
That's true. But I would prefer. I really would prefer a brunette. It's that dark, thick ale with the nice
color.
like
Deceiving
like a Guinness.
and,
Yes,
yeah,
deceiving,
yeah.
exactly.
Good head.
Good head.
Good head.
Yes.
Right. Gotta have good head.
Definitely.
It's
Good
gotta
head.
be
Great color. I know
What?
all about it.
Yeah. Can you share with us what the latest trends, that you've seen happening in beer, especially in Toronto?
Really worldwide, I'm finding the trend is really simple. Craft.
Yeah, craft is paramount.
The microbrewery to the small brewery, that's what everyone's looking for. Everyone's sick of the majors. We've been advertised to death through the sports that we all want.
Okay, let's be honest. They all have some good commercials.
Through
The commercials is great. There's
right
blondes,
here.
there's brunettes,
right
there's
here.
redheads.
Yeah.
What's right here?
Yeah.
I think that's the largest trend worldwide is craft breweries.
Yes, absolutely.
Plain and
Even
simple. No matter what they're pushing out, and they are pushing out some amazing stuff. To be fair, there's a lot of amazing crap too.
Yes.
But that's
Amazing
all.
crap.
That comes down to your own palate as well.
Yeah, like
Chris was talking IPAs, and neither of us are fans.
No.
Yeah.
Does it mean they suck? No.
No.
Just
there are
means
some good IPAs out there.
not
I
for
have
us.
a few good
Yeah.
IPAs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of beer. You asked us earlier before the show, what are you going to do when you run out of beer? It's never going to happen.
Never?
There is a gentleman on
take
YouTube.
a long time.
He's an older gentleman. I don't know his age, and I'm sorry I don't know his name because I would like to plug him actually. But, I know he's old because he's got this big, huge gray beard. He's balding. He's gray. His YouTube show is very simple. It's him behind a table. He's got walls of beers. He's on episode something like 2,300 and odd number.
Wow.
Round of applause.
Right?
You got past 2,000. Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
And it's a different beer every episode.
Some dedication.
2,000 different beers. I like that. Okay.
So we're on episode coming out this week, I think 32.
And we are somewhere close to that, I think. So if we combine roughly, we're at 60. So we're like 1,400
That's
away.
it, you know?
Not bad.
Yeah,
not
not
bad.
bad.
We're gonna get there.
There is no lack of beer. Just in the GTA alone, where we live, there has to be accessible, I'd say 50 to 100 microbreweries to breweries, small craft breweries in the area.
Yeah.
This is not including all the imports that come into the country, all the other microbreweries from around the country. It is non-stop. We will not run out of prop.
And it's not
And our
including
prop is the beer.
it's
Exactly.
not including
Yeah.
people who like bars and brew houses pubs that get a brewery to brew a beer strictly for them to serve, and sometimes they get into the LCBO. We've had a few.
Yeah.
So there's so much. We'll never run out. Even when we do hit that point today, there's going to be more tomorrow. There's more coming out
All that
tomorrow.
matters to me is that if we have, as you said, 50 to 100 breweries in the GTA. That's 50 to 100 jersey sponsors now. So it's not too bad. Yes. But Ben, don't we have more hard-hitting questions than that? Come on, we gotta get these guys.
We do. I got one more. I got 2 more questions because I thought of it now. First one is, are you guys surely must in the future, because we just met you today, so I don't know if you have already, but do you guys have plans to make your own beer one day?
I do.
You do?
We'd love to.
Right.
Absolutely.
And okay, what would it be? What type of beer would it be? Would it attract football fans? Do you have a name for it, or you can't really mention that?
No,
for copyright. Don't want to do that yet.
That's a bit too far.
Okay.
That's kind of why we're tasting beer.
You're
as we
searching
said,
for the taste?
Exactly. As we said at the very beginning, we're not aficionados. We don't really know all of the internal flavors. Like, there's so many different flavors of beer, lagers, ales, pilsners, all that stuff. So we're trying to taste as many as we can before we decide the kind of beer we want to go into.
I see. So basically,
but here's a hint for you.
What?
It's gonna be dark.
It's gonna be dark. Okay.
Cool.
That's
because we
really.
definitely like
we both agree on the dark ones.
The porters, the amber ales.
Yeah.
It's not very dark, but it's still darker than
a good stout.
Those are a beautiful stout.
Like, are we talking about like dark, like Guinness?
Like Guinness, like
okay, all right.
As dark as you can't see through the glass.
Okay,
wow.
all right.
Okay.
Without being a meal in a can.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's our
good.
goal.
Yeah.
High alcohol content.
Because then you can drink more.
All right.
Fair.
Now I just thought about this because can you imagine? So what is it that attracts football fans to beer? Apart from the obvious, like getting behind the team. I mean, can you imagine a stadium full of guys drinking wine or rosé?
Oh my god.
It's like a tennis match,
or a pub. I mean, can if you think about it, how because most sports, you go to a sport these days, it's always beer. Always beer. What is it about beer that attracts fans to go see the games, especially because we're talking about soccer, football?
All right, I'll give you my football thought on it.
Yeah.
All right. Football, historically, has always been affordable
Right.
Yes.
to attend.
Yeah.
So you had
Well, not in the stadiums, they're not.
Yeah, in stadiums historically at the beginning. We're talking about the English league in prior parts to this show, and we're talking the 1800s is when all that really began.
Yeah.
So what did you drink? You didn't bring your little Shiraz with you.
No.
Right?
That's
Or
part of the game now.
And that's not just England.
There is
that's,
wine available
That's
at
all the
stadiums.
countries in Europe. Beer was the drink. And I think it's just grown past, like, it's continued. It's almost like a habit. If everyone did drink wine at a football match back in the 1800s, I would put money on we'd be doing it now. Yeah. And we'd have a show called 2 Guys and Some Wine.
I don't. Wow. I think it's really just that role of the advertisement that's filling it.
Yeah.
That is giving you the Buds, the Coors, the Canadians. They fill your face full of it. So you just go and you'll grab that.
It's all about those good commercials.
Yeah. It's like a pizza and a hot dog.
It is, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, considering beer is sold in every major, as far as I know, football stadium across the world,
I would hope so.
How far are we away from a football club producing their own beer and selling it at their own stadium?
I actually looked into that and I was surprised that I haven't found one that hasn't yet.
I think
it's quite ironic because they're selling all these major beers for a lot of money, you think, why don't you? I know it sounds cheesy. Why don't you can taste TFC? Taste what TFC tastes like.
Because this table tells us
a lot of money.
Yeah.
Why? Because Toronto FC is sponsored by this company.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just like Budweiser would love to say that they are the official sponsor of Toronto FC, and that was an unfortunate plug.
And there are actually beer bottles.
It's not a great beer. It's not that great beer.
There are beer bottles out there, Toronto FC beer bottles from Budweiser.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not the same. That's
more of a
tacky.
sponsorship
No, I know,
thing,
but
in my opinion.
exactly.
I believe this place
It's
has
cents and
glasses
dollars.
that say Bud and TFC.
But it's funny. I mean, you've got players like David, smell like David Beckham. Nothing to do with football. Like just because you've got one guy, he's a major person in the world.
That's his personal.
I know, but you could. It's just funny because you could. I wonder how long it will be for a club to actually produce their own beer and sell it.
I think it's a brilliant idea.
Can't be that far off.
I think they should give him some money when
Genius!
they do make that.
Actually, I'm sorry to cut you down here, Ben, but
That's right. You
got to learn about the fact that that's already existed. It's called Beer League. There are beer league teams that are sponsored. I played against Mill Street.
Yeah, but do
last
they make
Sunday.
their own beer in this beer league?
Right.
You know what? One of
Home breweries might.
some home breweries may get together, but you never know. I was playing against this guy. His name was Scott. He actually works at one of the Mill Street places. He plays left back. Absolute trash.
So let's stay along with that.
Yeah.
So let's ask Bill Manning, president of Toronto FC. We'd like a branded Toronto FC beer. It can even be made by the Bush family, right? Anheuser-Busch?
Budweiser?
Budweiser?
Yeah.
It'd be fantastic to have it.
Yeah.
And we drink it.
All right.
We
All
will.
right.
That's the view. Well, guys, we're out of time. First, before we go, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks
Chris.
for having us.
If
Chris,
people want to check out your show, how
Definitely.
do they get in touch with your show? How do they get on?
Plug yourselves.
Please.
YouTube at 2Guys1Beer.
Plug more.
Website 2Guys1Beer.com.
Plug more.
We got Instagram 2Guys1Beer. We got Twitter 2Guys1Beer. It's really 2Guys1Beer everywhere. Facebook.
That's it, my friend.
LinkedIn. No, we're not on LinkedIn. What's that other one?
Haha, but we are.
What's that other one we're on? Tumblr.
Tumblr,
Yeah.
Reddit,
Yeah, Reddit.
Everything.
everything. We're
Find
up
us
there.
everywhere.
If you look for 2 Guys 1 Beer, and that is the number 2 and the number 1.
From the Football Factory here in Toronto, we say goodnight and see you next one. Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.